Hi, I'm Becky Rose Dungeon Girl, and this is your chance to get your questions answered. That's right, it's another episode of Ask a Dungeon Mistress, except this time it's Ask a Double DM. That's right, I've for some reason got Dice Stream going, so there's a 1 in the corner of the screen. I just turned that off. There we go, sorted. Right, so your chance to get your questions answered. Just ask them in the chat. This is all being live streamed, so we'll take your questions, your RPG questions, and we'll answer them. And you've got 2 DMs to answer your questions. And I haven't done one of these in ages, but I keep this in the bank for times when I haven't managed to put a video together in time because this is live. So, I just thought, switch it all on, off we go. I didn't do a video last week either, which was bad of me because I've kind of been busy in RL, doing naughty things. Nice naughty things. Anyway, so welcome to the show. And yes, if you have any questions at all on playing, on GMing, or questions about stuff that either myself or Jay have going on in our channels, or games we're going to be playing in and running, questions about rules, mechanics, questions about my scenery collection or crafting, and we will answer them as best as we can. But, to quite experienced GMs here, so this is a good opportunity to put to rest any little questions or rules queries you have. It's basically the Nerdarchy 911, but live, and all of your questions answered live, basically. So yes, just go into the chat and type a question, dead easy. So whilst we wait for momentum to pick up, because usually it does take sort of 20 minutes or so. If you're watching this on a replay, just, go to 20 minutes. There'll be questions. Hopefully, touch wood. But until then, I thought I'd have a little chat about what we got coming up, because obviously my live play campaign, Return of the Winged Trinity, is now finished after, I think it was 19 episodes. So that ran pretty well, but it did reach its end. And there are currently no live play games on my channel at all. So what's happening there? Well, stuff is coming. First of all, BrigadeCon, just around the corner. And that's so BrigadeCon, for those who don't know, is a 24-hour online gaming convention. You can sign up to playing games, doesn't cost a penny, but you are encouraged to make a donation to a charity called Child's Play that raises money to put games into hospitals. It's an international charity, although I did look into it. It looks about 90% of its funds go into American hospitals. But actually, I see that as a good opportunity to teach America from the civilized world what healthcare actually is. Like, you help each other up when you have an accident or things go terribly wrong and bad and stuff. So yes, so go to brigadecon.org to sign up, to join in games, to take part. All you need is a headset. A webcam helps. Some of the GMs might insist on webcam, but anyway, if you've got a laptop, you've got almost everything you need. Just get yourself a headset and get playing RPGs, because that's all you need. Just go to brigadecon.org, sign up, and play games. I will be running a game. I'm going to be running a really, really ridiculous one. It's called Pokey D&D. So, yes, I'll talk more about that in a moment. But before I do, let me introduce you to today's co-host, the one and only, the Rogue DM.
Hello, yes, it is I once again, the Rogue DM, aka Jay. Very happy to be here as usual. Oh my god, I'm doing all the jargon and stuff. You maybe go professional with that really professional introduction. But yes, I'm also going to be running some games for BrigadeCon on the subject of that. I'm going to be doing 2 games. Okay, so one of them is a Call of Cthulhu game set in the 1980s. It's going to be really dark and tragic and blah, blah, blah. And the other one is a one-shot based in my steampunk world of Mavira. Having said that, I'm also going to be starting my new campaign that's based in the steampunk world as well, called A Clockwork Saga, which is why I'm promoting it with this awesome Gearmaster overlay, which Becky's very kindly made, and everyone else can have really swanky things as well. So if you're around on Friday night at 9 p.m. BST, then come over to my channel and you'll see a really epic game happen.
Yeah, I just actually did a little promo video over on Jay's Facebook page. So if you go to Facebook, the Rogue DM, you can see me broadcasting there, saying just how fantastic that particular campaign is, and introducing my character that I'll be playing on Friday in that particular campaign. So yeah, in the meantime, if you have an RPG related question, please type it in the live chat and we will answer it. And it looks like we've had something in. So Power Up Gamers Role Playing for Accessibility says, but I don't want to go to that site yet. Doesn't do me any good till I can register for games for the 2 times when I won't be running something long. Indeed, signing up for the games actually doesn't begin until October the 15th. So that's 10 days time. So I think that's a week Saturday from today. If you're watching this live, or if you're watching this in the future, it was years ago. So, well, you know, videos stay on YouTube like forever. So, but yes, the BrigadeCon by then might be massive and huge, or it might have gone up in flames. Who knows? Who knows? But the RPG Brigade's been around some years now, and I'm a member. You know, me, RPG Brigade, Brigadier Dungeon Girl. So please feel free to ask your questions in the live chat. Any RPG related questions, and we'll dive into them. It can be mechanics, it can be story help, plot ideas, encounter ideas, it help with designing encounters, it could be role-playing help, GM tips, rules discussions, any RPG related question, and we'll do our best to answer them. So whilst we wait for those questions to come pouring in, and hopefully they will do soon, I'm just going to change the message on screen until they start coming in. There we go. Right. So until they do, let me tell you about Pokey D&D, the game I'll be running on BrigadeCon. So basically, it's not Nintendo Pokemon, because that, of course, would be utterly trademarked. No, this is Poké Dragons. So anything in this book here, dun, 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 can be a Poké Dragon and can go into a Poké Cube. So you can go, and yes, that includes the commoner. This is it's quite a dark humor, this game.
Yeah, the commoner thing we totally exploited in your little mini game.
Yeah, I did a little test game with a couple of friends just to make sure the idea wasn't just batshit crazy, and it turned out it was batshit crazy, but quite amusing, and a little bit dark, if I'm honest. The humor was quite morbid. But yeah, so I'm going to be running that on BrigadeCon. So please bring your sense of humor and leave your Nintendo references at home, because we have what are they? Poké Dragon Tamers.
Yes.
Rather than Pokemon trainers, we don't do those because that's trademark Nintendo. So we haven't got any of those. We have Poké Dragon Tamers and Poké Cubes, and it's all a bit ridiculous. But basically, it's a steampunk setting without the steam. Instead, we have Poké Dragons. Everything's powered by Poké Dragons. You want to go on a train, then there's 200 horses and camels and wargs and anything else being, pulling the carriages along. So looks like we've got another question. So from Power Up Games Role Playing for Accessibility, and hi Becky and Jenny, how are you both today? Well, I'm awesome.
Hey Jared. I'm also pleasantly fine.
Yeah, it is a work day though, so work. I mean, come on.
Yeah, I had a long one today too. It was kind of long and a bit boring, but all fine.
Yeah, there's limits to the awesomeness that can happen on a work day. We do have a suggestion box at my firm though, and I did put a suggestion in the box, which was to do away with male and female toilets. Let's have toilets for awesome people and amazing people.
I identify with awesome.
Yeah, I think I'm more in the awesome than the amazing category myself. Yeah, but it's just I don't understand gender segregated toilets in the workplace. It's like, why? What, you worried that somebody's going to get drunk and rape me? No, it's fucking, you're going there to unload. you know. Anyway, after that brief digression, trying to get back on the topic of role playing.
I was trying to kind of make a transition there with like a sentence, but no, couldn't find anything apart from maybe unloading dice or something. But no, let's not go there.
I'm not sure I'd want to do that in the toilets. My dice collection is precious to me, and I'm concerned about hygiene, especially in a works toilet. But let's get away from the toilet conversation. You dragged this into the barrel, you. I think I'm absolutely appalled by you there, Rose.
Me?
Yes, talking about toilets like that. So, role-playing related questions. Type them in your chat boxy thingy, as Jaren is successfully doing. But we want role-playing questions, loads and loads of them, and then when you. We've only got a couple of viewers so far. It does normally take 20-30 minutes for this to sort of get up to speed and stuff. So other things happening then, whilst we wait for viewers to build. Okay, one viewer now, so yeah, we're losing them. Probably the toilet talk. Sorry. So other things happening on the channel. I am going to be doing a series of weird games, and I don't mean weird in the sense of like getting the 5e book out and then doing Pokemon with it, because obviously I don't do Pokemon. I do Pokedragons in PokeD&D, which you can sign up for on October the 15th at brigadecon.org. But the what I'm going to do is basically I want to do a series of games with guest GMs. So somebody else running the games, I'll be a player, and various other people will play. I'll try and get some new players in, mix things up a little bit, give some other people a chance to sort of stand in the spotlight. There'll be some familiar faces too, I'm sure. So, yeah, what I want to do is get new GMs in, even people that don't have channels, but just people who can GM and who don't mind presenting on camera and having their games live cast. But I want to do it with obscure role-playing systems, like all the odd stuff, the indie stuff, and the strange things. One of the GMs I've been talking to is somebody who ran a game for me at a convention that I still rate as the best game I ever played in at a convention. So I'm hoping. Oh, hang on a minute. Sorry, what's this?
Just thought I'd put this out there.
I've set up my Pokey video.
Because I was just looking for the link to send to more people, and then it turns out that you've actually set the wrong video to be live.
So what? We're broadcasting the Pokey D&D hangout.
Yeah. Essentially.
Not the Ask a Double D.
Yes.
Oops. Let me just go rename some streams.
I was thinking more about the links as well that you've shared and stuff.
Oh, Smeg. What have I done? Becky messes things up again.
Becky ruins live streams.
Becky ruins live streams by publishing the wrong one. The thing is, to do BrigadeCon, you have to submit a live event to them months ahead of time. So for months I've been working my way around this this blinking video in my list of live events. It's just grr. So right, I'm gonna try and fix this.
Hold on, there's still the. This is so confusing because I see, you must be linked up to the right chat, but not the right video. Okay, right, that makes sense.
Hang on. So right, I'm in the chat for.
So you're in the chat for Ask a Double DM, but you've set off the wrong video.
But we've had people talking, so.
That's what I mean. If you go onto the Ask a Double DM video, it comes up with the chat, but it will say Dungeon Girl is streaming now, Brigade 2016 Poker D&D, and that's the video that's playing.
No, I'm really, really confused. There's 3 people watching Poker D&D. The other ones vanish off my list. I just hit the start broadcast button, and no. Oh, I'm so confused.
Right, so this is the Double DM link, which you've set up the right chat to. But so the chat is correct, but then the actual video that we're broadcasting is the Poker D&D one.
Right. Let me just see if there's any chat in there. Hang on.
No, there isn't.
I'm looking at the wrong video. Right. No, I don't understand.
Oh, because Jaren is saying, making coffee now, then I'll be ready to settle in and watch you two with your questions as soon as the stream goes live.
As soon as the stream goes live, I thought it was live.
Well, it is, but you've broadcast the wrong one.
Right. So which
so the
one
Poker
is promoted?
D&D, the Ask a DM one is the one that's promoted. Poker D&D is the one that we're doing right now.
Right. So if I just cancel this, create a different hangout, and start the other one, everything will be fine.
Yeah, let's just kill this one.
The only problem is I now can't find the other one in my YouTube thingy. So, right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to stop this broadcast. We'll be back shortly for the live thing that I won't fuck up. Probably.